boys and girls, Miss Elizabeth here. I would like to share a story with you. Because we are welcoming spring, it is a story about fairies. And this is a perfect time to honor and say, "Hi fairies!" There's so many ways you can do that. You can make a fairy garden. You can put out some little offerings in the garden, or it doesn't even have to be in the garden. It could be in your bedroom. You could set up a little fairy altar with things that fairies like, and they like so many things, especially like sparkly things, and they love little food. So like if you have a little bit of your food, if you want to put it out for them on your little altar, you could do that. Just don't leave it there so there's bugs, but you could put it out there for a little while. That would be so amazing. That is a way to welcome spring. There are other ways which I will show you in the rest of this video. And I wanted to show you this cool little flower because look, it is just like spring. And there's a spider. Hi! Welcome spring. The story I am sharing today is called Alice the Fairy. Woohoo! This is a funny book. I like it. Alice the Fairy. My name is Alice. I'm a fairy. I'm not a permanent fairy. I'm a temporary fairy. You have to pass a lot of tests to be a permanent fairy. I have wings so I can fly. I can't fly very high yet, but I can fly really fast. See, there she goes. And you might not see, you can see your wings right there. But you might not see wings on everyone. Like right now, you might not see my wings, or you may look back here and you could see them. Because sometimes they're invisible and sometimes they're just tucked away. Like right now. This is my magic wand. Ooh, wouldn't it be cool to make a magic wand? You can do that so easily with, get a stick, and you can paint it, or you can put some decorations on it, some glitter. Ooh, glitter, I love glitter. This is my blanket. Fairies use magic wands to change frogs into princes, and things like that. I changed my dad into a horse. Dads make good horses, huh? One time my mom made cookies for my dad, so I turned them into mine. Ooh, that's the best kind. Mine. I felt bad about the cookies, so I thought I'd whip up a new outfit for my dad. Did I tell you he's the Duke of Morningside Drive? Well, he is. Golden sparkly pants. Okay, so he's the Duke of Morningside Drive. Purple pinkish shoes, my favorite color. But clothes were too hard, so I made him a new crown instead. That's something else you could do. Whenever you're bored, you can make a crown. I love wearing crowns. Especially more sparkly and decorated, the better. With my magic wand, I can make leaves fall from trees, and I can draw pictures on water. Isn't that fun? You know what I love doing is I love getting a paintbrush and some water and just painting pictures outside on the cement. It's cool and it's magical because they completely disappear, so no one can say like, "Oh, you made a mess." Sometimes I use my wand to disappear, but that's kind of scary. Just some eyeballs floating. I'd rather use my blanket. Looks like she made a blanket fort. Another thing you could do, so fun to do in the spring, is make your little fort. You just put a blanket over some chairs and you can crawl underneath. So fun. And you know what else is cool? If mom or dad have a flashlight, to take that underneath the blankets. Really fun. And then you can shine the flashlight and you can make little shadow pictures too. Of course, I also have a magic mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Well, what do you know? It's me, Alice. Thank you, mirror. Fairy dust is very useful. I use it to turn oatmeal into cake. She's using the mirror, and she's using some fairy dust. It's cool to make fairy dust. If you get sand that's different colors, like even outside that sand, you can go sprinkle it. Don't sprinkle it on any of your mom or dad's things though, they don't like that. Or on the floor. Sometimes they're okay with that because they can vacuum it up, but other times they might not like it. Casting spells is another important part of being a fairy. Watch me make my dog float on the ceiling. Hocus pocus, croaking docus, howkin, towkin, riggin, falcon, doggin, floggin, fiddle, noggin. Okay, that spell needs some work. Yeah, it was even hard for me to say that spell. If it's too hard to say, then they don't usually work that good. But a fairy must be very careful with magic. Once I accidentally turned my white dress into a red one. That made the Duchess so mad, she locked me in the tower forever. I got away, though. See, she knocked her drink and spilled it all over. But that's not really what happened. What really happened is she accidentally turned her dress pink, huh? A fairy's life is filled with danger. Broccoli is often poisoned by the wicked Duchess and should never be eaten. Fairies also hate baths, but I like to turn my bathwater into strawberry jello. That would be so fun, but I don't know how to yet. Okay, I have to disagree because I really like broccoli. How about you? Do you like broccoli? And I don't know if I'd really want jello in my bathtub because that would be so sticky. But maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think you'd like jello? Would you want that flavor? Maybe grape jello. You have to be a permanent fairy to do tricks like that. They go to advanced fairy school to learn how. See? There's the permanent fairies going to fairy school. I'm supposed to learn how to make clothes, get up off the floor, and dance around and line up in the closet. Oh, so she's working on getting her clothes to do all that. I don't know. I guess that would be fun, because then you wouldn't have to hang them up yourself. I'm not very good at that, though. Looks like she's relaxing and reading a good book with her friends. I like that idea. Oh, in case you were like, I don't see any friends. She's got friends right there. I'll probably be a temporary fairy forever. Maybe not though, because she sure is practicing a lot. And while she's practicing, she is doing so many fun things. Right? Ah! The spider was looking at me. So many fun things. That book gives you a lot of ideas of fun things to do. Did you notice that? You could make a fairy wand. You could make some special fairy magic dust. So many different things. I hope you like that book, and I hope you like this video. Hugs for you. Take care, everybody.